My name is Adrian Nantchev, and this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So press the subscribe button and press the bell notification next to it for the latest uploads. Now, you and I must always keep learning. Just because we finish school, college, university, wherever, it doesn't mean that our education, our learning stops. Jim Rohn once said that a formal education will make you a living, a self-education will make you a fortune. What we learn when we finish university and college and etc. can make us much more successful in our own ways. Success, happiness, health, wealth, etc. We must keep learning because, simply put, we don't know what we don't know. And as I said before, Napoleon Hill in his book Think and Grow Rich once said that you are one skill away from changing your fortune. And what I say to that is, we just don't know which skill we need to learn. So I always try to learn more stuff. I always try to learn more things. Recently I've been learning about how this new social media platform called Steemit, how it works, how the structure works, how you can get paid from it, and what optimum times to post, and how many times a day to post, and what kind of stuff to create that's ideal for the platform. I've been learning how to use that platform to share content like this on there, to help broaden the reach, help broaden the approach, and the appetite and all the rest. We must always keep learning. You see these books back here? These are the books that I've read more or less over the past year roughly, ranging from marketing, business, real estate, mostly marketing and business stuff. It's like a jigsaw puzzle of knowledge, a massive jigsaw puzzle. You can get one key concept from over here, over there, over here, over here. You bring it all together and it forms one big image. It forms one great big consistent strategy that you can then apply elsewhere. Also, imagine the brain like a container, like a vase of sorts, and every bit of knowledge you put inside there from a book, from a mentor, from life experience, from everywhere else, is a marble. And the more marbles you put inside this jar, when an input, like you hear something or you see something, enters in your brain, ears or eyes or wherever, that idea, that input, bounces around and ricochets off all these marbles. And as it bounces around all these marbles, this input is qualified and tested against that pre-existing idea and that pre-existing knowledge marble. So for example, something enters your brain and it gets bounced off the book writing part, or the marketing part, or the content creation part, or the product development part, or anything like that. Here's a good story. A few months ago now, I was at a car park, and as I was driving in, well, I wasn't driving, but as I was pulling into the car park slot bay, I get out the passenger seat and notice the car right next to us has got an air freshener the shape of a 4-leaf clover. And I immediately see that input, that image, enters my mind, and it bounces around the book writing knowledge and experience, as well as marketing, like marbles and experience. And as it bounces off them, I get a whole series of ideas for books. Ultimately, a whole series of ideas for assets, of things I can create, things I can share with the world. All from looking at a 4-leaf clover. Ironically, that's quite lucky. All from that. And what was stopping the driver from coming up with the same ideas that I just created? In theory, nothing. He most likely sees that 4-leaf clover all the time, but the difference is, I don't know whose car it belonged to, just bear that in mind. The main difference is I had these certain knowledge particles in my head that when I saw that input, I can create something new. So that's why I want to always keep learning, because had I not had those marbles, I wouldn't have got the idea, and that input would have gone right over my head. That is how you create opportunity, by having more knowledge and more awareness. Awareness is very important. You can look at things and say, what can I do based on that? How can I do this better? What can I do here? What can I do there? What can I do for them? What problem is that? What solution can I provide there? Because the more you know, Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, he's like 4th or something like that now, or 5th in that vicinity, but he's been there for years and years, says The more you learn, the more you earn. So for example, if you know more about health and wellness, you can then earn and justify a better body. I've heard about these water fasting and raw food diets. I want to try that sometime, in the not too distant future, probably in a week or two, something like that. Water fasting for about a week, no food, take no food in, only drinking water, and you lose weight, you feel better, change the body, change the system around, and try some raw food. I've heard that blueberries are damn good. I've heard that red grapes are damn good and healthy. So I might try for a week or something a raw food diet where I eat nothing but red grapes and or blueberries. One, because I've heard that damn healthy for the human body. Two, fasting in general is very, very good, and we should try fasting, intermediary fasting every year. Because apparently, at least it resets the immune system. It's very healthy for you. So I must try that. And I've heard that red grapes and blueberries are especially good for the brain. And that, to me, well, blueberries especially, red grapes, I don't know, but they do some cool stuff. And protein isn't as important as you think it is. So see now, the more I've learnt about diet, just by listening to people, I can now justify and deserve and create a healthier body. And I'm going to experiment with that as well, see what happens, see how I feel, see what kind of reactions I get, just see what happens, experiment and discover. So even then I'm learning, even while I'm dieting I'm learning, doing this, if I do this, if I do that, this is what's going to happen. But we always want to be learning, never want to stop learning. It's very important. There's that quote by Michelangelo saying that, he's like 90 or something, the painter of the Sistine Chapel, and he's like, I'm always learning, I'm always a student to the world, something like that. I'm always learning. Exactly that. You must always keep learning, never stop. This is what you get. Arguably, this is what you get. Some people, there's videos where it's like Americans say the dumbest things, or Americans don't know where this country is, or they don't know this, or don't know that answer. And there's a video of them asking the question, where is Denmark, and people don't know, or where is like North Korea on this map, and they don't know. They've stopped learning. And or you could say they're also dumbed down. But they don't have that awareness to say, I don't know this shit. I should learn this shit. I should really pull up my socks. I should really straighten out my game. But they don't connect the dots for one reason or another. Could be nature, could be nurture. Don't know. But they don't say. They're not introspective enough to then say, I need to learn this shit. This is basic bollocks. I need to learn this. So you must always keep learning. So the question of the day is, what new tool are you learning about? What new tool are you learning about that's going to change your game or change your strategy? For me, it's Steemit. I discovered this platform recently, Steemit, where it's in beta. It's about a year, March 2016, so it's a year and 3 months old, so 15 months old, which I think is quite good, quite young. Has a lot of potential, untapped awareness, untapped eyeballs, very underpriced very underpriced because it hasn't been diluted yet compared to say Facebook. And I don't know, there must be what, 200,000 people on there, maybe 300, I'm not quite sure, certainly 50,000, probably a lot more than that. I've not looked at the numbers, but I've just spent a few hours 2 days ago, 3, 4, 6 hours, something like that, just how does it work? How does it work? How do you get paid? How many times you can post a day? 4. If you post more than 4 times, that has a law of diminishing effect, diminishing returns on the amount of posts you create. And also, you don't want to upvote around 10 times a day as well. It's Reddit. It's like Reddit, but you get paid. It's fascinating, really fascinating. Steemit. I'm going to look into that probably a tad bit more, a smidgen more, just to clarify 1 or 2 things. So that's what I'm learning about Steemit. So, question of the day is, what tools are you learning about to give you an advantage? What are you learning about? What are you curious about? Remember, also, press the subscribe button below and click on the bell notification next to it for the latest uploads. And you'll see me again soon. How cool is that?